When it comes to record-breaking roller coasters, the place you need to go as a coaster and/or theme park enthusiast is the United States of America. 50 states with over 500 roller coasters and 300 amusement parks. There really is no other country like it. When it comes to roller coasters, obviously some states are going to be better than others. States like California, Pennsylvania, Texas, New Jersey, and Ohio are some of the best places to go for a coaster enthusiast. However, one state gives coaster and theme park enthusiasts like myself the best of both worlds. This is the #1 tourist destination in the world, and it's none other than a state I personally am extremely familiar with. It is my home state of Florida. While it may not have the best coasters in the world, its park and coaster collection is super unique compared to others. If you want roller coasters, then you got parks like SeaWorld Orlando and Busch Gardens Tampa. Rides like Kumba, Manta, Kraken, Montu, China Hunt, and Mako are known for being some of the best coasters in the world. Now, if you want top-notch theming, then we have the one and only Walt Disney World Resort. 4 parks with spectacular attractions that all guests can enjoy. And if you want both theming and thrill rides, you have Universal Orlando Resort. 2 parks with astonishing roller coasters and dark rides. Now, unlike other states, Florida doesn't get the biggest and baddest rides built almost every year. The last huge roller coaster that was actually special to open in Florida was Mako in 2016. Other than that, Florida has received either small roller coasters with great theming like Hagrid's at Universal and Slinky Dog Dash at Hollywood Studios, or they have received some bigger but cloned coasters like Tigers at Busch Gardens Tampa. However, in 2021, all that will change, as 5 different parks will be receiving top-notch roller coasters that will either deliver spectacular theming or an insane layout. Those 5 roller coasters will be Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando, Tron Lightcycle Run at Magic Kingdom, Jurassic World of Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind at Epcot, and Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa. So starting today, I'm going to be kicking off a 5-part series where we look into each particular new for 2021 roller coaster coming to the state of Florida. And we are going to decide whether it was worth the investment, does it fit in the park, and overall, will it be a good roller coaster? In this video, we are going to be focusing on Tron Lightcycle Run. I will be deciding the order of these videos from the worst to the best. I believe all of these coasters will be incredible, but I'm deciding based on my overall excitement for the coaster's opening. So let's get right into it. Tron Lightcycle Run is a modern Vekoma booster bike themed to the Tron franchise that is going to the Magic Kingdom in Orlando, Florida. For those who didn't know, Tron Lightcycle Run will be an exact clone of Tron Lightcycle Power Run at Shanghai Disneyland in Shanghai, China. So unlike the other 4 roller coasters, we know exactly what Tron will do. Now, one thing that is interesting about this coaster is that Vekoma is using a custom model for this ride. This model is a modified booster bike. A normal Vekoma booster bike is typically a small motorbike type roller coaster that includes a hydraulic launch, lots of twists and turns, and some airtime hills. This version, however, is a custom designed motorbike roller coaster. The trains will look like the Lightcycles as seen in the Tron movies, and the way you are positioned on this coaster is much different than on the normal Vekoma booster bikes. On the normal booster bikes, you are typically leaning forward, grabbing the handlebars to simulate as if you were on a motorcycle. However, on this ride, you will be positioned as if you were on a flying coaster. Your stomach will be lying on the seat with your legs tucked in behind you, and the restraint will come across your back. I was able to test the seat out when they had it at the Magic Kingdom for a couple months, and it was the weirdest coaster seat I have ever felt. But one thing I did like about it is the fact that this coaster will feel unique. And what I mean by that is the experience the coaster will give will be unlike any other in the country. Now, one thing that I believe this coaster will do best is its overall look. This coaster will by far have the best entrance and overall aesthetic compared to the other 4. When you look at Shanghai's, its canopy and light package stands out throughout the entire park. It will do the same thing at Magic Kingdom. Plus, it will finally give Tomorrowland something new. that area is quickly becoming outdated, and Walt Disney Imagineering is slowly working on renovating the entire land. Tron will play a huge part in that renovation, which is great. Now, let's look at the overall experience. So we don't know if the queue line will be exact to the one in Shanghai, but for now, let's say it is, because it is confirmed that it will be an exact copy. So you will enter the building and enter a light tunnel that will take you into the world of Tron. Next, you will then enter a small room that shows a screen that transforms itself into a window where you can see the first launch on the coaster. After that, you will walk past the launch section, and then you are going to walk through more light tunnels that will show the story for the ride. Following this, you will then enter the station where you will walk down a large ramp and then get assigned to your row and board the Lightcycle. The ride begins as you take a small S-bend out of the station and then take a large turn to the right as you attach to the launch track. The launch section will deliver a small light show that will get you excited for what is about to come. The coaster will then launch forward at a speed of 59 miles per hour and soar through the canopy in the Magic Kingdom. It will start with a large bank turn to the right as it will slowly twist you to the left and head up into the indoor section. After a small section of trim brakes, the coaster will dive down and head into a wide bank turn to the left. After this, we'll then head up into a banked right turn and will then send you into another section of trim brakes. Following that, it will dive down to the right and then head up into another wide left turn. And then it will head into another section of trim brakes. Finally, the coaster will twist down to the left and slowly transition to the right as the coaster heads into the final brake run. As you can see, the coaster is very repetitive, as it will repeatedly go through large bank turns and large sections of trim brakes. Which doesn't sound fun on any other coaster, but because of the overall theme, Tron will really make you feel immersed. This indoor section will feature lots of screens and an amazing light package, and it will really make you feel like you are in the world of Tron. As you can see, Tron Lightcycle Run will be a highly themed and immersive roller coaster experience. Now we are going to ask 3 questions to see if Tron fits in each one of these categories, and then we are going to rate it to see how it compares to the other coasters. First, does the ride fit the park? I do believe that Tron Lightcycle Run is a good fit at the Magic Kingdom. When I first found out this coaster was going to this park, I was disappointed because I knew the wait times would be over the top for this coaster, and it would be impossible to get a fast pass. And it would be nice if it was located somewhere else so I don't have to wait 3 hours every time I want to ride it. Now that I've seen what Tron is doing for Magic Kingdom, I think it's a great fit. It adds something to Tomorrowland that the section really needed. Plus, it's a perfect type of thrill ride for the park. For small children who are scared of rides, they can enjoy Goofy's Barnstormer. For those who are too scared to ride bigger roller coasters, they can enjoy Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You see where I'm going with this. It's a perfect in-between for those who just rode Big Thunder Mountain but not quite ready for Space Mountain. They can try out Tron Lightcycle Run instead. The second question is, will it be the best coaster in the park? I am not entirely sure on this one, but at the moment I'm going to say no. Space Mountain is still one of my all-time favorite coasters. Personally, I don't think Tron's forceful bank turns will compare to the crazy ejector airtime that Space Mountain gives. But I'm not denying Tron just yet. I do believe it has a chance of being the best. Finally, we have, is it worth the investment? According to a Walt Disney World fan site, the coaster had a budget of $350 to $450 million. If that is true, then Tron Lightcycle Run will be the most expensive coaster, beating Hagrid's Magical Creature Motorbike Adventure at Universal with $300 million. Now, since Tron is at Magic Kingdom, I believe it is worth the investment, because you can believe that the ride will have long wait times and fast passes will be full fast. Now, let's rate it with our 3 categories. For thrill, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. For theming, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And as an overall experience, which is the queue line, station, trains, and layout combined, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Tron is a great roller coaster that will deliver an amazing experience, but it definitely won't be the most thrilling roller coaster out there. I hope you guys enjoy the first out of 5 videos from my Florida 2021 series. Stay tuned for the next video as we will dive into Icebreaker at SeaWorld Orlando. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this every week. This was Hunter from Theme Park Hunting. I'll see you guys later, and follow the thrill.